ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sunday Tea. Thanks for coming and watching today. Today I am in Cafe Toros, which is in Morishita, over by Morishita Station. It's the quaintest little cafe. Like, I didn't know that this was in this area. It's super cool. It's got like a bunch of like 70s, 80s style decor going on. I also know that I really need a shave, but I didn't have time this morning to do it because I had to run to school because today was the second day of entrance exams. Let's talk about some stuff that's going on and just give you some general updates. So, as you can tell, if you've been following my stuff, I've been posting gameplay videos twice a day, a couple days a week. You know, just to get some content up that people I think would enjoy watching. I've been playing games that I just really enjoy, so if I'm not enjoying the game, then I'm not going to be playing it, so you can trust at least that I had a good time while I was playing those games, and maybe you would as well. Of particular note is Press X to Not Die, which is a recent come out and is so fantastic. It reminds me of like those old like full motion video games back in the arcades where it was like the cowboys and you had to get the gun and shoot them before they shot you kind of thing, except for in this case you are a guy and there are zombies and things. So I started doing the cooking videos again, the cooking for people as lazy as me, because people have asked for them, and I didn't realize that they were as popular as they were. Apparently they're some of my like most popular videos, so I'm not gonna argue with that. I know I'm not wearing a bow tie today, but it's because I didn't feel like putting a bow tie on to go to school, so I just threw on this crappy red tie that I have. But yes, so I'm gonna be doing a new cooking video every Wednesday. At least for like the foreseeable future, and see if I can get something good out of that. So if you guys have any like requests for stuff that you'd like to see done in a lazy way, or that you would like to be able to cook without having to put a lot of effort in it, let me know and I'll see if I know how to do it. I also have like all of my grandmother's old recipes in like an old recipe box, and they're all hardcore, so maybe I can try to do some lazy versions of like 1920s and 30s. I started playing Alien Swarm with a couple friends, so if you guys are down to play, my Steam is Arcane Static. I forget whether it's got a space in it or not. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, you just drop me a friend's request or something like that, and we'll play some games together. Come the 20th of this month, I'll have gotten a significant chunk of like extra money that I didn't think I was going to be getting, so that's when I'll be getting my computer. One that will be able to play better games and things, so I'll be able to play things like Left 4 Dead 2 or League of Legends or something like that, in addition to the other like less graphical heavy games. So if you are down to play, please let me know. Also, if there is anyone on YouTube that you'd like for me to try to collaborate with and like play games with or whatever, let me know that as well, and I'll see if I can't reach out to them. I would like to do that as well. God, like, I'd love to be able to play some games with some of the more famous dudes. Markiplier comes to mind, JonTron comes to mind, though I don't know if he plays any, like, multiplayer games, really. Who knows? Game Grumps would be amazing, but they really only do, like, guest stuff if that person is in California, and I am not anymore, which is a shame. I'm working on the video right now for Alpha Dreadful on Beholder, and I'm going to start doing Alpha Dreadful Light or Diet Alpha Dreadful or something like that, where I do the like a quicker, shorter review of the game that I'm playing, or any game that I feel like, in maybe 2 or 3 minutes, so that you guys get like a bite taste of how the thing is. And that's how I think I'm going to try to do the Aristotelian analysis, where I get like maybe 2 to 3 sentences for each bit of the Aristotelian analysis format, and hopefully it'll work out. I'm also going to try to do a couple more random things. I've been writing a series of sonnets trying to describe the plot of Soul Calibur from the beginning to the end, and that's impossible. Soul Calibur's plot is ridiculous to begin with, but then to try to write it in Shakespearean sonnet form is even more insane. Let's talk about those giveaways. I got some video from the gentleman who won the last 2 giveaways put together, because he was my only supporter at the time, Michael. So whenever there is a giveaway, I will try to put their like, reaction video, if you guys would be so kind as to take a reaction video while you're getting it, into the Sunday tea video that happens after they've received it. Like I mentioned before, this time around it's going to be like a Japanese sweets and snacks pack, so there'll be some like savory things and some salty things and some sweet things and that kind of thing. It'll be a decently sized package too, so maybe that'll be nice. I'm working on getting a lot more of the featured content put together and trying to do more stuff like that, so that I get to be more interesting and that kind of thing. I'm also bringing in special guests for Deity Salads, where I think I might have to take the longer ones that I do and turn them into podcasts, maybe, because that might turn out to be a better format for the longer style Deity Salads. Like, I just had a fantastic but very long conversation with my 6th grade English teacher, who is one of the most important people in my formative years, regarding personifications of justice, and like the idea of an unattainable goodness and paladins and things like that. So we'll see if that turns out well. Maybe I will try it, or maybe I'll just like upload it the way that it is. I've got another guest coming up who's going to be talking about the trope of the warrior woman, so people like Xena Warrior Princess and Lara Croft and that kind of stuff. And then I've got, God's willing, got one more who's going to be talking about the symbology of the characters portrayed by Saber in Fate Stay Night. So, yeah. If you have a like, request that you'd like to talk about, or that you'd like me to talk about, rather, for literary tropes or types of deities or something like that, by all means, feel free to comment them on either this video or any of the other videos. I try to read every comment that comes onto my channel, which is relatively easy right now since I'm still just shy of 1,000 subscribers. It might get more difficult when and if I ever break it big and get a ton of subscribers, but we'll see. I still want to like have that interaction with each of the people that wants to interact with me. I've got 3 patrons now. Check me out on Patreon. It's really good. Hopefully I can gather some more of those so that I can maybe be more successful and be able to make bills a little bit better. I'm gonna see if I can't do a couple arcade games in the near future, like set up the camera so that you can watch the arcade game being played. So things like I can play DDR, there's Wonderland Wars. I might try to do like the Gundam card builder game or something like that. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on it, and I'll just post whatever videos I make as well. But yes, so, points that we've covered on this one are that I want to play more games with more people, so if you're interested in it, my Steam name is Arcane Static. Second is I'm working on doing more cooking videos by popular demand, and I'll try to make them look as good as possible. So if you have any suggestions for things that you want me to cook, let me know. Third is I'm working more with trying to bring guests in for Deity Salad and trying to make those more interesting. So if you have like topics that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know. And I think that was all the important bits. Yes, anyway. Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope that you are having a fantastic Sunday, or whatever day it is when you watch this. And I will see you next time.